Ask a child, what do you want to be when you grow up? Firefighter is a common answer. But what does it take to make that a reality?
You look so good!
If the dream begins here, the reality begins here.
Doing some extrication, how to open cars up, get victims out.
Venting, so being able to use the chainsaw up on the roof has been super fun.
Firefighter survival today. We're doing all the breaching stuff, all the climbing, all the window bails.
Acrophobia on the ladder. We got to get strapped in and then go all the way up to the top.
More coming! Foul flap water!
Ladder 1599, engine 1596, apartment fire, 11550 West Glendale Avenue.
Gripstick is the Glendale Regional Public Safety Training Center. We train recruits from anywhere from 13 to 15 different cities around the valley.
So that as you're moving, you can take it off.
The basis for the whole academy is just to build their foundation.
Straight up. Back down.
Dump that off the shoulder. Go towards that door with it.
From day one, they're learning how to maintain their physical fitness, learning how to throw their personal protective equipment, their SCBAs, their turnout gear. We run them through search and rescue drills. We run them through fire behavior, teaching about fire department culture, customer service, and just being good members of the community.
Start knocking that fire down.
Commander Fire Starter, we're ready.
Battalion Chief Mike O'Neill leads the recruit training program. He says if you're going to be a firefighter, you need two things: grit and a hero's heart.
The kind of people we're looking for are people that are going to do the right thing. People with integrity, people who take initiative, people that work hard, people you can trust. They got to be a team player. They got to be somebody who understands. We're going to ask a lot of you.
The day is ours and we seize it. Haters, man, they got reason.
Yeah, let's take it right up this door right here.
What a rush. Follow your heart, homie. Go where the love. Let it rain, let it flow, let it flood.
These recruits come from all different life journeys. Each one has a different story. They vary in age.
And I'm going to be turned 40 the day before graduation.
I graduated from high school less than a year ago, and I'm 20 years old.
They gon' try to bring you down. Do not let them die. Go ahead and get it, get it, get it, get it.
They vary in why this is their chosen career. Israel Durantes Rivera's reason is deeply personal.
There's a night where I got assaulted and I had to call 911. So now I kind of worked to be on the other side of that. And so now seeing myself in that place of not calling, but the ones being called upon now, it's a major impact because now I'm the one helping.
Madison Cochran has a common reason for why she's here.
I want to help people and do good and push myself, and this job just kind of encompasses like all those good things.
Our firefighters have amazing servant hearts.
Glendale's Fire Chief Ryan Freeberg oversees everything.
We will make sure when you leave here that you can answer the call and be part of that team to serve our community.
He remembers back when he was in training himself and says some of it is exactly the same. But there are also aspects that have changed so firefighters can respond to today's emergencies.
The technology that's brought in from thermal imager cameras, the technique to fighting fire, the equipment that we give them for personal protective equipment, and then how the world has changed and what makes up the products that burn, the products of combustion. Things burn faster, burn hotter now than what they may have done 20, 30, 40 years ago. So we have to match those with our techniques.
As soon as you're charged with water, make that advance into that fourth floor.
There's also a much greater understanding of safety for the firefighters themselves. Captain Tammy Sifra is the lead recruit training officer.
A big thing is the deconning after fires. So we talk a lot about cancer prevention, and that really does start here in the academy. So we do teach them a lot about the risks, but also how to prevent and keep themselves safe. We do a very robust decon after every fire, hosing each other down, soap and water. We wash our gear religiously, making sure we're showering within that 1 hour.
Mental health is also a focus for today's trainees.
We teach them about PTSD, how to take care of themselves. We give them tools for managing stress, recognizing signs of stress. To take somebody, especially somebody who's super green, no experience, they just have a passion for the job. They show up bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. We tell them day one, like, there's gonna be failures here. We expect you to fail. We don't expect you to know everything right away. And so to walk with them through every hurdle is pretty incredible.
Season 2, vehicle fire, 11,015 West Borough.
That's a huge part of being an RTO, why people are drawn to that and why people come back, to build that confidence in somebody and to be there for not only the trips and falls, but to be there for the wins. There's so many times there'll be recruits out here who've been struggling with a skill and it finally clicks. Like a light bulb just turns on and there's hugs and there's jumping and there's like celebration.
The final step for the recruits is a unique ceremony that happens right here, and it's likely something they'll never forget. They burn the red shirts that they use as part of training, and that signals that they can wear the firefighter blues that they so deservedly earned. Lance Oldfather's career dreams began as a young teen.
I started doing ride-alongs my, I think, junior year of high school. I remember just going code 3, like down the road in one of those trucks, and I just couldn't contain my smile. It was super cool.
Once he was in the training academy, he knew he was destined to be a firefighter.
I remember being in a hallway, and there was fire overhead, and I was on the nozzle spraying up. I'm like, this is by far the coolest thing I've ever done. In the middle of that.
Wearing the red shirt, he bonded with trainees who share his dream. Now, wearing a blue shirt, he works with them.
We are headed to it came out as an assault, but now it sounds like somebody that accidentally fell into the window.
He is dedicated to being brave, courageous, selfless, and someone willing to give a lot in order to save a lot.
I eat with them, I sleep with them. We might be sleeping in the same room, just feet apart from each other. We see all the same stuff, all the same calls, and that bond is something that's super strong.
But Lance Oldfather will tell you he is most proud of the fact he is a City of Glendale resident serving his own community.
Every call's different. Everything from, grandma fell out of bed and just needs help up, to gunshot wounds, stabbing, stuff like that. I definitely have a couple favorite moments, and I would say it's just those critical calls that are emergent. The stress is kind of high, but at the same time, you know your exact job and you know how to help. It's the best job in the world.